Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the dreams bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Close to the ones here today, close to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the dreams bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back you.
With your support and the commitment from our incredible staff at Knysna Animal Welfare Society, Dr. Knysna and her team were able to sterilize 917 animals up to the end of September 2021. What does that mean in real terms? Quite simply, the prevention of a population explosion of thousands of newborn puppies and kittens. This diagram says it all. Another incredible achievement to mark our 70th anniversary is adoptions. The average growth year on year over the period 2013 to 2020 has been negative. 2021 brought 272 new adoptions, a whopping 75% increase in the numbers. How were we able to achieve such great numbers and successes? With you, our faithful supporters. We took a decision to increase the size of the operating theatre. This enabled us to bring in private veterinary partners to assist in the sterilization process. We have one theatre table dedicated just for sterilizations. These upgrades proved to be very successful and has directly had a major impact in putting the brakes on a tidal wave of unwanted animals. A very big mention to our staff at the shelter who ensure that the animals in our care are well looked after, fed, sterilized, and treated for injuries or illness they may have. Thank you for your dedication and support. It's because of you we are able to achieve such great heights. This year, the committee also decided to add new shelters in the runs, enabling us to increase our already exhausted holding capacity. We currently operate the shelter and have achieved these goals on a property of just under 2,000 square meters. With all these positive initiatives, we are still facing some serious challenges. So let's take a look at the wish list. A separate holding and theatre facility for sterilizations only will allow us to focus on preventing the birth of unwanted animals. This will give us 12 extra holding kennels, which will cost us 120,000 Rand to set up. If this could happen for us, with the help of our private veterinary doctor partners, we could sterilize 12 animals a day at the shelter. The sterilization of one dog prevents another 67,000 dogs being born over a 6-year period. For a cat, over the same period of time, equates to a mind-boggling 11,606,000. If this wish comes true, you can further times those figures by 12, which means Kaws will not only be making a difference, but Kaws will be making an impact. This is our highest priority wish at this stage. We speak a great deal about dogs, cats, puppies, and kittens, but let's take a look at the variety of other animals Kaws faces on a daily basis. Unlike the animals you've just seen in the pictures, the dogs at our kennels need to be exercised, trained and stimulated on a daily basis. We are forever thankful to the volunteers committed to seeing that we carry out these activities. Rain or shine, these amazing volunteers turn up to walk the doggies and puppies every single day. We would like to thank you for your support, and should you wish to join in the fun and be part of our dog walking volunteers, give us a call. We can't wait to see you. Debbie Davies, who holds a seat on the committee as secretary, kindly took the Kaws shop under her wing. No task was too much for Debbie and her team, and they got to work straight away. COVID had a serious impact on sales, and since we rely heavily on the shop's income, they wasted no time in bringing the sales back to life. Before we introduce the committee and their portfolios, I'm excited to share a wonderful story about a boy doggy named Presley. As you can see, Presley's living conditions were extreme. Tied to the canopy of a bakkie, this was Presley's life for 3 whole years. Kaws inspectors managed to rescue Presley, and he has since been adopted and doing as much running as possible, living the life he is supposed to be living. As you may already know, 2021 is the 70th year running of the Knysna Animal Welfare Society. The society has come a long way with many great challenges. This original document shows the registration of Kaws back in 1951. Many things have changed since then, but the one thing that has remained constant is the dedication and service to Knysna's animals in need. Kaws is overseen by a committee voted in on an annual basis. Allow me to introduce you to the current committee. Kobrie Vermeulen, chairperson and member since 1999. Hanlie van Rooyen, vice chair and responsible for adoptions. Ulrika Schnettler, newly appointed committee member, acting as volunteer coordinator. Melissa Smith, Kaws treasurer. Melissa and her team have done a superb job in making sure the finances run smoothly and funds being spent cautiously. Their job becomes very stressful if there is no cash flow. However, the society has felt very safe and confident in their hands. Debbie Davies, Kaws secretary and responsible for the charity shop, cat adoptions, and Facebook posts. Kirsty Hofhuis, Kaws liaison. Kirsty looks after Sedgefield Animal Matters and is our municipal liaison. Rochelle Kahn, fundraiser for Kaws. And finally, Melanie Demorny, responsible for outreach, which addresses the welfare needs of animals in our various communities. Although not a committee member, Kaws veterinarian Dr. Aneska Lutz is a highly skilled vet at the pinnacle of her career, yet she chooses to work for Kaws, where there is not much glamour and certainly not much money. Many challenges exist in trying to address animal welfare needs within our communities, even more so during the pandemic we currently find ourselves in. Animal welfare may be interpreted differently by different people, cultures, or circumstances. There are also larger institutional challenges like poverty and resource inequity. So it is important to understand how these are connected to ensure that our services remain fair and in the best interest of the animals. We therefore recognize that we need to be proactive within our communities. We need to build relationships and create a positive presence to encourage a culture of caring and the humane treatment of animals. Outreach and education is important for achieving this and can take the form of a simple conversation to elaborate lessons and programs. Although some of our plans could not be fully implemented, outreach took place on a daily basis by Kaws staff, volunteers, and partner organizations. The Kaws inspectors especially played a pivotal role in our communities by assisting with pet medical needs, distributing food, blankets, and kennels, and actively advocating for sterilizations. As much as we rely on your support, there are other animal organizations that rely on ours. We have partnered with these organizations to create an inclusive and collective powerhouse against the abuse and neglect of animals. This support system we have partnered into provides an extra set of eyes, ears, and hands on the ground. We most certainly don't get to every case, but we do our best not to miss a beat. CX Township Animals in Need, Sedgefield Animal Matters, and Cat Garden Route are the pillars we are working with to build a stronghold of support to our hungry, sick, and mistreated animals. We would like to thank these organizations for their support throughout the year, and we hope to continue working with them in the future. Kaws is the official municipal pound for cats and dogs, and we therefore should be receiving an annual grant. However, we have not received any grant from the municipality since June 2020, and we are working very hard to rectify this. Our lease contract for the kennels property will expire end of December 2021 and it needs to be renewed. Excluding income from the shop and bequests, funding from the Knysna municipality is our largest single source of income. Receiving no funding since June 2020 is thus a serious concern. Our staff have dealings with law enforcement on a daily basis and have built up an excellent rapport with this department. Hopefully you have received the financial statements over email. While our revenue is up from last year, we are still in a very tricky position when it comes to our monthly expenses. We have fallen back heavily on bequests this past year, luckily. In August 2021, we were R100,000 short on income. Medicines, staff salaries, and wages are above most our highest cost, and this we cannot survive without. This amount is in excess of R150,000 per month before we even look at other expenses. The shop has turned over well during these times, averaging between 80 to 110,000 rand per month in gross turnover. But unfortunately, this is not enough. We must generate more income to do more. Although the financial statements can be somewhat sobering, let's not panic too much. With the support of our members, shop, bequests, and donations, we have been able to operate. With that said, let's take a look at the fundraising. There was a haunting lull over the past financial year in our fundraising due to COVID-19. Many questions were raised about functions, events, and street collections. Can we, should we, no more than 50 people, rules on level 1 to 5 lockdown changing, making forward planning almost impossible. There were other opportunities such as online functions, online events, online auctions. However, the uncertainty remained. In light of the hardship faced with fundraising, the challenges presented a great opportunity to mark the way forward for the coming year. The ideas are endless, and now with the relaxed, lower level restrictions, we can get straight to work on this. Let's take a look at some of the fundraising successes. Club 101. This is a great way for any member of the public who wants to support our expenses from as little as R101 per month. We have had a slow start to this idea, but we believe it will gain momentum needed to give support to our society. The concept is quite simple. If we can get 100 people to donate R101 through a monthly debit order, it will give us 10,100 Rand per month. Should you wish to donate a high amount, we can move up in increments of 101 to say 202 Rand per month. This is a fun way of generating an annuity income that we can safely rely on. The Kaws 2022 calendars are out and they look fantastic. Please make sure you get your copy. Every small bit of income helps. To celebrate our 70th anniversary, we launched the special Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot and Chenin Blanc organic wines produced by Reinecker Wine Estate in Stellenbosch, showcasing our Kaws designer labels featuring the ever so elegant Africanus wine snob generously created by Susanne de Toy. These quality wines are available now from 34 degrees south in the Knysna waterfront. On closing under fundraising, the following year will be spent on opening the tap to corporate sponsorship. This is a great way to inject the society with cash flow to carry out the much needed alterations, community fencing to keep dogs off the street, mass sterilization, and much, much more. Click, like, and share. Please, please, please. We rely heavily on our social media presence, which means we need you to click, like, and share. Our Facebook page has over 10,000 followers, but we would like to double that in the coming year. You can help us do that. We also set up a brand new Instagram page, and we would love for you to go and look at our reels, stories, and posts. We have a small following of over 200 people, and that needs to seriously increase. The team at Kaws would also like to extend a thank you to Hanley and Melissa for preparing and sending out the monthly newsletter. It's light and informative and well presented. Please let us know if you are not receiving it, and we will put you on the mailing list. Please also tell your friends and family and share.
Tell me that the world's been spinning since the beginning, and everything will be alright. Cover me in sunshine, shower me with good times. Tell me that the world's been spinning since the beginning, and everything will be alright. Cover me in sunshine.
Knysna Animal Welfare Society would not be able to operate successfully without the help of a large number of volunteers. From the dog walkers to the helpers at the kennels to the shop assistants and to the fundraisers, thank you all for your contribution to Kaws. We would also like to thank our local vets who give their time to assist us to sterilize as many animals as possible. We now have 199 paid up members, and we strive to still increase our membership. We thank each and every one of our supporters who signed up as a member of our Knysna Animal Welfare Society. Before we close and bid you farewell, we must bring to your attention a matter that Kaws is very passionate about and will continue to support until the changes have taken place. Municipality petition bylaws. Number 1. No person is allowed to breed without a license, only registered breeders. Number 2. No person shall be allowed to keep a dog tethered by a chain or kept in a cage. Number 3. No person may hawk or sell animals in the street or a public place. And number 4. Sterilization of dogs over the age of 6 months is a must. The neglect and abuse of animals will continue to escalate if these bylaws are not amended. Kaws has made it our duty not to rest until the matter is rectified. If you believe you can assist us in this matter, please make contact, as we need your support to help the dogs and cats victim to this absurd suffering. Ladies and gentlemen, members, friends, and family, We can't express our gratitude enough to you and the support you have shown and given to Knysna Animal Welfare Society. We hope to continue our great work into the future with your continued support. Thank you for joining us at the annual general meeting this evening. We hope you will come and visit the shelter and pop into the shop for some exciting surprises. We will close off our video with the memories Kaws and the team create and experience every day. With that said, look after yourselves, be safe, and keep well. Have a good evening, further.
Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. 'Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day, yeah.
Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday, yeah. But everything will be alright. Go as your voice will say, hey.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause it brings me back all the memories of everything we've been through. Close to the ones here today. Close to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the dreams bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back you. Memories bring back you. It's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost. When I felt that all the hatred was too powerful to stop.
Now my heart feels like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark.
I'll carry these torches for you, but you know I'll never drop. Yeah.
Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday, hey, hey. But everything gon' be alright.